Surprise, it's me again, popping up on you in the middle of the day. Y'all, I needed a break. I have a lot to unpack. I thought I'd come hang out with you guys for a little bit. Who's here? Hi, Josh. Thanks for stopping in. Hi, Hobita. Hello, Virginia. Good to see y'all. You know, I'm not generally, as a general rule, I'm not very flappable. I pretty much can roll through anything. I can adapt to anything. I can overcome anything. Some days just really try me. Today was one of those days. I'll get into all of that in a minute. Hi, Rebecca. Hey, Paul. What's up? Good to see you guys. Thanks for spending some time with me. I'm just, going live with y'all is a much better option than day drinking, for instance. It's just not an option for me. And I'm going to warn y'all ahead of time. If you hear any strange noises, like something that sounds like thundering cats running behind me, that's because it is. It's thundering cats running behind me. And it's been going on all day. We'll get into that. We have some upcoming stuff. A lot of fun stuff coming. If you are not already subscribed, please go check out Drifting Dreamers 5. We are going to, I think it's tentative. I still have to wait to hear back from Mike and Lissa about it to really firm it up. They've been having computer issues. They've been having internet issues. They've been having phone issues. It's been a very frustrating time for them. But if everything goes as planned, we're going to be guests on their live tomorrow night at 6:00 Central. So tune in. Like I said, if you're not subscribed to them, now's as good a time as any, and it's free. So do it. Morning Coffee with Mom. Hi, how are you? Blessed to Crochet. Happy to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Oh, man. Y'all, like I started saying, I'm not generally flappable. I'm flapped. I'm 100% flapped today. So I started out this morning. I was going through my emails, trying to catch up on all the stuff that I've gotten behind on this week. And I was taking care of some household stuff, paying bills and all that fun stuff. And I heard a bunch of crashing and banging going on back in my prep room. What in the world? So I went back to look. I made it into the kitchen when a blur of golden fur zoomed past me. And I thought I saw something odd. Y'all, Czar, the big fluffy orange cat that we have, caught a mouse. And you might be thinking, well, that's just not a big deal. You live out in the woods, Lauren. You're going to have mice. No, not in my house. Anyway, Czar made it to the rug in my coffee area. And he stopped. And he has the mouse in his mouth. And I'm telling him, that's a good boy. I'm waiting for him to drop it so I can scoop it up and get rid of it. It wasn't dead. He dropped it. The mouse took a minute to regain his composure and whoop, off he went. Czar went off after him. And we did this for about 15 minutes. Now, it was pretty impressive, and I'll tell you why. Czar and his brother Banji came to us. We rescued them. They came to live with us 1 week before the United States shut down for 2 weeks in 2020. Yeah, so it was in March of 2020. They came to live with us. They're bonded brothers, but they had been terrorized in the former home that they were in. So they were extremely skittish, wouldn't let us touch them. They lived for the first 2 weeks behind the couch down in our rec room. Anyway, they have now become very loving critters. And the other thing the former owners did, they had them declawed, which, in my own opinion, it's like if somebody came in and cut all your fingers off at the top knuckle. It's cruel. They had always been inside cats, so they may have done it because maybe they were tearing up the furniture. I don't know. Anyway, so here Czar is, no claws. All he has is his mouth. And the poor guy, he's going after this mouse. He's completely fixated on him. He has no weapons up here to work with. The only thing he has is his mouth. The poor guy was bonking himself on the floor catching this mouse. It was horrible. I kept hearing donk, 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 donk. Banji and Jinx got in on the action. Jinx is the black cat you've seen. He's huge. He's like 25 pounds. He's huge for a Manx. He has all of his claws. I can personally attest to that. Yeah, he got in on the action. So I have to go around the entire exterior of the house and find every single hole. Smaller than a dime. I mean, they can get into little areas. And I have to make sure that everything is sealed up. Yay. And now that I know that there's been at least 3 mice in here, they're not here anymore. But now that I know that there's been at least 3 mice in here, I have a visual in my head of thousands of them living in my walls. And I'm kind of eked out a little bit. I'll handle it. Here's a tip for you. If you want a humane pet, human, poultry, safe mouse killer, get you a little plastic container and cut a hole in the side. And in that container, get you some of that Jiffy corn muffin mix because it has honey in it. Mice love it. But get some of that. Put about 4 tablespoons in that container and then mix equal amounts, 4 tablespoons of baking soda into it. Don't put out any water or anything. The acids in their stuff, they love the stuff. They will eat it and they will go back to their nest and they will die. Yeah. Mice cannot pass gas. There's your happy helper homestead tip for the day. Who else do we have? Oh, hi, Randy Moore. Randy Moore is in the house. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so, I finished up all of my paperwork and bill paying and all the stuff. And I got done with editing as far as I can. And I looked around and I said to myself, you need a break. We have been going 90-0 since March. And I'm tired. And I figured I'd take the break today because Joel is not working again tomorrow. And he has a whole laundry list of things he wants to get done this weekend, as do I. So we're going to combine our lists, combine our talents, and we're going to get her done. Another thing I want to tell you about that's going to happen tomorrow night. You know, we go live. That's our normal night to go live. We go live at 8 o'clock on 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. We've got some special guests coming up tomorrow, and you're going to want to meet these people. They are amazing. I got to meet them and spend time with them this past weekend, and nicer people you'll never meet. Seriously. Anyway, so tune in for that, and you'll get to meet some really cool people. They're awesome. So hope to see you there. We are doing the push to get ready for winter here. And now with the emergence of this mice situation, now I know if the persimmons hadn't convinced me, I am convinced now we are in for a hard winter. It's probably not going to be too terribly cold, but I think it's going to be very snowy. Yeah, we're due for one here. So we got to get ready. We still have to fix the roof on the pump house or get that completely wrapped in. So we've got to do that. I want to make sure that the coops and the goat enclosure, all of that is squared away, ready to go. Oh, y'all. So Joel was at work this morning, and I got to tell you, between you guys and me, he's an eighth of an inch away from buying a pair of bib overalls and or suspenders. He went MIA on me last night, so I went looking for him. I knew he wasn't out in the woods. He wasn't doing any hunting last night. I don't know. Where did he go? I went out looking for him. He was sitting out in the rooster's coop, Roxy, the rooster. He had Roxy on his lap, and he's petting Rooster and talking to him, and the dang rooster was purring. Purring. He does the same thing. He likes to tuck the animals in at night. So he spends time with his two little goat girls. And then he goes into the hen house and he picks each one of them up and loves on them, pets them, and tells them what nice birds they are, and puts them in their little roost. It's a whole thing. So y'all keep your eyes open, because I'm going to do what I believe is going to be a very entertaining video on my dearly beloved doing the things he does with the critters around here. Yeah. We found a buck that we want to breed Trixie to. Trixie will be of age within the next couple of months to safely have her bred. And we found the perfect buck for her. So we are going to be loading her up, and we are going to take her over to David, who is Come On Homesteading. Again, if you're not familiar with him, go check him out. Subscribe, hit the thumb. He's awesome. He is an awesome human being. Anyway, I got to talking to him at a barbecue a couple weeks ago, and he says, "Oh yeah, bring her over." Bring her over. Hopefully he's going to have, something for us to help him with to get done on his place. So we're not just sitting around watching goats make babies. That doesn't seem the least bit entertaining to me. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. The whole idea behind getting her bred. I have a couple of people who are close to me who recently had a substantial loss on their homestead, and they want some goats. And I want good goats to give to them to help them start back their flock. I don't want to keep the goats. And I am not going to let Joel talk me into, because, oh, but they're so cute. And look at how they pronk around. And yeah, baby goats grow up to be big goats. 2 is enough. Also, I want to be able to milk Trixie. Goat milk freezes beautifully, so I'll be able to save it in Mylar bags and keep it in the freezer. With that, I can make cheese. I can make butter, found out. I can make my lotions. I can make my soaps. Yeah, this can be fantastic. Oh, Lori's in. Hi, Lori. Let's talk. Poor Joel. Poor Joel, my eye, Paul. He does not have a honeydew list, Paul. No. He tells me what he wants to accomplish, and I accommodate him. That sounded good. Yeah. Crazy busy. I am not getting any fishing in at all. Hey, Judy Jules and the big Italian. What's up, my friend? Helena's in. What up? Uh-oh, look who I see. It's the Extreme Dream. Hey, Reverend Dream. And thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, this just hands down beats the option of day drinking, which is not an option for me. If you knew me, you would know how ridiculous that is. Anyway. Yeah, so our subscriber count is going up. So thank you to all of you. We appreciate you. But we're going up. Our goal is to hit 3,000. And I'll tell you why. That's when you start getting really good sponsorships. And that's a way for us to pay our bills. But it's also a way for us to keep generating money to send to these hurricane victims. It is a passion project of mine. It's something that's very near and dear to my heart. Man, those people. And they're just now getting in and doing the cleanup and everything in Florida. It's weird, though. I was looking at something. And I don't know, call me crazy, but that hurricane looked like it was on a collision course with Tampa. That would have been bad on its own. But interestingly, almost seemingly at the last minute, it kind of veered south. Do y'all know what a 15-minute city is? Bill Gates and some mega millionaire who owns some sports team, they're building a 15-minute city down in Tampa. It was completely unscathed. The other places where they're building these 15-minute cities, just to see how just to see how they'll go over, right? Also, were missed. Seems a little odd to me, especially with the emergence of that patent that came out in 2003 that can manipulate tornadoes and hurricanes. But I digress. We're not going to go to the Tinfoil Society meeting today. Paul, if you try a little harder, you could be a little kinder, don't you think? I am not a fruit bat. Dingbat, maybe, not a fruit bat. Oh, hey, Xander's in the house. What's up? How are you doing, my friend? You all caught up on your church work? Hope everybody over there at your end is muy bueno. And there she is. Y'all, this is Tammy. This is Mrs. Dream. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, so I didn't want to chomp up a whole bunch of your time today. I really just needed to take a break. I just needed to take a total brain break. Disconnect for a little bit while I'm still connected to the internet and to all the things, but you get what I'm saying. Thinking about having, actually, we're not thinking about it. We are in the works. We're going to be having some friends of ours. They're coming from another part of the state, and they're going to be coming to stay with us for a day or two. Right, so I've got to get the RV all cleaned out and pretty and welcoming, change the bedding out and do all the stuff. Yeah, get them all set up so that they've got a nice, comfortable place to stay. And it'll be fun. We're going to get those trees down, guys. Those trees are coming down. That will be such a huge load off of my shoulders. God continues to bless us. It's pretty cool. So I want you to remember any of the lives, if you send super chats and if you send, I don't know, super stickers, I don't know what all the things are, but if you do that while we're live, we're going to match all of that. And I have decided to extend it out because, quite frankly, the hurricane relief efforts, because the government is not here to help anybody. Okay. We need to take care of our own. That's what we're down to. So we're going to match everything. We were going to do it just through the month of October. We're not doing that great. I think we can do better, especially since our subscribers are up. But we're going to match it, and we're going to send it to an organization that it's a grassroots. I don't want to mislead anybody. It's not a 501c3. It's not an actual organization, but it is a conglomeration of like-minded individuals who got together and said, government ain't going to do it. Let's get this done. And they've been sending semi-loads of stuff. One of the people is Appalachia Homestead with Patera. She is working doggedly with Pinball Preparedness. They are two channels that I have a lot of respect for. They put their brains together. They gathered all of their resources together, and they are sending semi-loads to the people. To the people. So far, they've avoided having anything confiscated by FEMA, and that's a good thing. Anyway, that's where we're sending the money to. So we're going to match everything that we raise in October and November up to Thanksgiving. And if I need to extend it out again, I will. But that's the mission. I don't want to make a dime. I want to be able to help these people any way I can. And money kind of greases that wheel. So that's where we're at. And it sounds like a big truck coming down the. Hey, you need to slow it down, pal. I've got the windows open and somebody just flew down the dirt road. I'm going to be dusting again today. Live on a dirt road, they said. It'll be fun, they said. And it is. I'm not complaining. I'm really not. You just got your notification, Jovita? Yeah. Hey, Karen, how are you? Thanks for coming in. It is so nice to see everybody. Oh my goodness. Hi, Arlene. Hey, Troy. Hey, brother man, how you doing? Awesome. Yeah, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for letting me vent again. It has just we have been going so hard and so fast, literally since March, that we really haven't had a chance to just stop and breathe and kind of assess our own situation. So that's what we're doing. The plan is at this point, we are staying home this weekend and we are getting our stuff done. That's the plan. But we've got a couple other homesteaders that we need to go help. We've been putting the majority of our time this summer into one particular, and she's at a point now where she's pretty much got it. She can handle it. So we're needing to hop over to a couple other places and help them get ready for winter. Everybody's doing the push this time of year. Thank you, Paul. See, now that wasn't hard, was it, Binky? You can be very nice, sweet even. I'm teasing you. No, Karen, I don't think I froze. Did I freeze? Did I freeze? Am I still there? I'm just kidding. I'm still here. You, Judy. Sorry, sweet cheeks. That's one of the things that's on my list to get done. I got my own piles over here to do. You're on your own with that one. Now, if you need a roof replaced or siding put up or drywall hung or tile put down, please call someone else. I'm just kidding. We're here to help. Teresa Jukowitz is in the house. Hi, Teresa. How are ya? Good to see you. It's still kind of cool outside. I mean, it's nice out in the sun, but I've been doing a lot of stuff out in the shade. I've been working on my garden and yeah, anyway. So I've got my little hoodie on. Brand new hoodie. It is a brand new hoodie, you guys. I can't show you the back of it, but the back of it has an American flag and it says remember everyone deployed for Red Fridays, and it's red. So, but it's Thursday. Still every day is red day for me. Jean, hi Jean. How's everything in southern Minnesota? That's a pretty state. Good fishing. I really do. I love Teresa's name. It's so much fun to say. Teresa Jukowitz. It makes me happy. Don't hate me. Oh, hey, Nanny Tam, how's it going? Didn't see it creep in. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna eat up a whole ton of your time today. I just kind of wanted to pop in. Gave me an excuse to plant my nether regions and hold still for a few minutes. Hey, Bowen. Well, I can't leave now because Bowen just got here. Hey, Bowen, what's up? There's Thunderstick. I haven't seen you in forever. And my friend, I apologize. I keep missing you on Sundays. Did you get another one? My poor clawless cat just got a mouse. Donk, donk, donk. He's going to chip his teeth. You should help. You should help your brother. Go help your brother. It's tragic. He keeps bashing into the. It's my life and I love it. Counting it all joy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I got to figure out something to make for supper tonight. But it's homestead hangout night. So I usually don't cook on Friday or on Thursday nights. Because if you guys aren't familiar with that, let me give you the rundown. At 5 o'clock, it's Johnny and Miss Christine over at Gillum Family Farms or Gillum Farms, excuse me. At 6 o'clock, it's Jason and Tara over at White Rock Homestead. They're awesome. Go check them out if you're not familiar. Go check them out. And right after them at 7 o'clock, it's Ginger and Joey over at Not for Nothing Homestead. At 8 o'clock, it's Dale and Nana over at 9 Acre Family Farm. And then it is rounded out by Brian over at the Vineyard Farmhouse. Awesome people, every single one of them. Oh, yeah. And then really late, I think he starts at 10 o'clock. It's Peter, Old Man King Homestead. And y'all, the best way that you can help your, favorite channels, go over and watch their stuff. Give them a thumbs up, drop a comment. It can be a one word, it can be an emoji, but that helps your channels. That helps the algorithm figure out who likes what. And watch the ads. If they're 30-minute ads, you don't need to watch that, but watch a few of their ads that pop up. That helps because YouTubers get revenue from how many people watch the ads. So yeah, watch a few. Helps them out. Oh, thanks for dropping the links, Teresa Chukowitz. Thank you so much. Okay, I've already gone past a half an hour. I'm going to let y'all go back to your own days. I'm going to continue with mine. I'm doing a lot of praying through this day. Oh, Lord, between the migrating tarantulas and now the mice population exploding. Brother, it'll be okay. We'll survive it. We haven't had a hurricane to deal with, so I am not griping. I'll handle it. We'll move on. Oh, Jean. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, yeah. Hanging stuff out on the line right now. Yeah, you gotta shake everything. Okay. No, Paul. So you have no idea just how true that is. I had a cat years ago. She lived to the age of 27. I got her. She had been orphaned. I got her. I raised her up. She was my girl. And she turned out to be quite the mouser. I had a mouse in my house. And we're going back 30 years ago. I had a mouse in my house. I didn't know I had a mouse in my house. But Woofy knew that I had a mouse in the house. Woofy got the mouse. She was so proud of herself. She brought it to me at like 2 o'clock in the morning, dropped it right in the middle of my face, and it was still alive. Good times were had by all. It was fun. Anyway, I'll deal with it. I'll get my cornmeal and my baking soda out, and that'll be the end of the problem. Y'all, thanks for popping in with me. It's been a lot of fun, as usual. I love seeing all y'all. You guys, be blessed. Keep looking up. Keep that attitude of gratitude. Say thank you often through the mice, through anything that's coming at you. Keep the attitude of gratitude. We will catch you on the flip. See you guys tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Central. Be there, be square.